I thrifted this blazer online and it's too snug. We've been working on fixing that. So far, we've taken out some seams around the body of the blazer to give it more room around the rib cage. Here is that bit of wool added on both sides. And I've pinned the that band that goes at the bottom. I've pinned it and I'm going to stitch. I'm going to press that seam flat and we'll be ready to pin these two seams together on the sides of the blazer. I'm starting my line of stitching at the armhole and I'm not going to backstitch because I expect to have to undo some stitches there when I set in the sleeves. Time for a fitting. This is a real test because I do have on my winter layers. This is a proper winter turtleneck. And then I have thermals, and that's not enough, so I have another layer of sleeveless thermals under there. So needless to say, my bust and my upper half is quite padded. But let's see how this goes. As I mentioned elsewhere in the video, this blazer is not wool. So it's not one that I would be wearing this time of year. It's for a little later when it gets a little warmer. But it buttons. It buttons fairly easily. I didn't have to pull on anything. So it's okay. It's snug, but it's definitely it fits. And this is a fitted blazer. I'm sorry, completely outdated, but it is what it is. It will work with my wardrobe. I am happy with the fit around the body. That leaves the sleeves. I did not gain very much around the armholes. This is still terribly tight, and that's the reason why I did not backstitch up here, because the armhole will be modified. So we still need to do the sleeves, and I'm going to have an insert in the sleeves, so the armholes are going to be modified on the sleeves. They'll be wider, and these armholes will be wider as well. The last worry I have is the width of the shoulders, and I was considering using the same wool to add to the shoulders and have kind of a light gray stripe here. But I'm deciding against that. I will widen my sleeves, but I'm gonna leave the shoulders as they are and see what I get. I pinned the band under this one of the sleeves. The whole band is 10 centimeter wide. I just wanted to see what it would do. So let's see. Let's do fitting here. And it's still fitted. It's not snug anymore. I like it. I think this is just right. So we'll go ahead and stitch that in place. I'm ready to set the sleeves in, but I'm noticing something on Tanya. So I can turn her around and the print makes it difficult to see. Oh, on the side it'll be obvious. What's this? The curvature is not right. This is not curving with the shoulders as it should. The reason for that is simple. There's a seam here, and I let out this whole seam. I shouldn't. Right at the shoulders, I need to come back to kind of the original seam. So this needs to be stitched with a larger seam allowance just to bring this curvature in. Just cinch this in. I've been doing quite a bit of finishing and prepping. Let's see what we have so far. I pressed all the seams flat, and I also had to reattach the band at the bottom and again press the seams. This will get folded over, and this I will have to hand stitch in place. And remember this gray band I had to add because the blazer is now a little wider? Well, from the outside, it's going to look like this. So very discreet, especially given that this is right along the side seam. Let's sew those bands under the sleeves. The sleeves are stitched. I've added that band that we talked about and pressed the seams flat. I still have to finish the bottom of the sleeves. And the first thing is to reattach the band at the bottom of the sleeves, the same as we have at the bottom of the blazer. And that I haven't stitched yet. I also had to do an extension for what I've added. I did kind of a convoluted thing. I could have just done this band longer and just have this be one piece instead of having to reattach a piece at the bottom here. I could have just left that long, but I forgot. Basically, I forgot. So we'll just have to mirror this whole finishing. So I went ahead and I added a band to the bottom. And then I folded it over, and this is ready to be stitched. Next time, we'll reattach the sleeves and finish the blazer. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.